Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for today's super extreme motivating 5-day whole apartment deep clean video. We are deep cleaning the whole apartment in 5 days. That is crazy. We got so much done. If you want to see how I deep clean my apartment in 5 days, not all day every day, 45 minutes a day for 5 days, just keep watching. So guys, we are starting off day one in the kitchen. The kitchen is the heart of the home, and in my weekly cleaning routine, I clean my kitchen on Mondays anyway, so it made sense for me to do it on Monday.
Little by little, what about common sense? And now we're stuck in the middle, so we climb the fence.
In order to keep this cleaning challenge or weekly deep clean to a manageable limit, where I wouldn't be totally overwhelmed or put off by the thought of deep cleaning my home in 5 days, I decided to come up with a 45-minute time limit where in each zone or each room or each area, I would only spend a maximum of 45 minutes and just get as much deep cleaning done as possible, so that I wasn't so stressed out, I wasn't overwhelmed, and I wasn't totally off-put by the thought of having to deep clean my home. For the kitchen, besides the everyday regular things like clearing the dishes, cleaning the sink and countertops, I also managed to give the stovetop a nice deep clean. I wiped out the oven, cleaned the vents from the range hood. I also did a really nice clean out of my fridge, and I deep cleaned my freezer. So I managed to get quite a lot done. And even though I didn't manage to get everything done, I started a list on my phone of things to pick up next time I do a deep clean of my apartment. So that was things like giving my oven a really good deep clean with a specialized oven cleaner. Also moving the fridge and giving it a clean out around, underneath and behind. That will be left for the next time. But I'm still very happy with the amount of things I got cleaned in that 45-minute limit. This has got to be one of my absolute favorite ways to give the upper cabinets a very quick, thorough deep clean. I take my mop and a microfiber mop pad, spray on some cleaning solution. I use the Method Heavy Duty Degreaser. Then I added some boiling water from the kettle, not too much because you don't want it sopping wet. And then I just use that clean mop pad, obviously, to go over and clean all the upper cabinets. This made it so quick and I didn't have to get up and down on a stool or a step ladder. It's also actually quite fun to do, so I'd highly recommend giving this a go. I actually have a designated mop pad that I have written on the back with a laundry marker, just so I keep that one not to use on the floors, and I just use that for my cabinets and backsplash. I got you, baby. Another tip to save time on cleaning your kitchen is to use the dishwasher to clean your range hood vents. Again, I'm just spraying them with heavy duty degreaser and then I just run them through the cycle. They come out perfectly clean, ready to go back in. One of the reasons I clean my kitchen on a Monday morning is because that is the day that my grocery order comes in. It's nice to have a freshly cleaned out kitchen to be able to prep the ingredients, meal prep as much as possible for the week ahead, and also to have a clean fridge to be able to put those groceries into. If you're interested to watch the longer, chattier, more in-depth version of these individual cleaning videos, I posted those on my dedicated cleaning channel, Sorted HQ, and I'll leave the link in the description box below. Now we are moving on to one of the things that was highly overdue for a deep clean in my kitchen, and that was the freezer. I just started by, as you can see, removing everything, popping it up on the kitchen bench and giving everything a really nice wipe out. I wasn't happy with the organization in the freezer, so I wanted to try a few new options to see if I could come up with anything that suited the space better. Always remember when you're organizing your freezer and your fridge for that matter, if you have anything that is ready to cook, so it needs to be cooked before it's eaten and has got the potential to drip or is a food safety hazard like raw fish for example, be sure to always keep it down on the bottom where it can't drip onto anything else like ice or fresh frozen fruit or kids ice poppers that could potentially be contaminated if something were to drip onto it.
Nothing's easy, nothing ever is, but some love is haunted from the start.
What are you doing? Oh, goodness sakes. Freddie, getting the baby treatment. I'm just a baby. Boop, I'm touching food. I'll give you a cuddle later.
Go to the final blow, yeah, you've got a different kind of heart. You were a merry-go-round, I was the fire that burned you to the ground. We'll love like we don't care. Different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of such a different kind of love. A different kind of such a different kind of. When I met you, when we started off, it sure was a different kind of love. Should I get up? Should I get up and run? Stop dead right before it had begun.
With all the cleaning cloths in the wash, it was time to give the floor a quick vacuum and a quick mop over before calling it a day for day one of my whole apartment deep clean.
You love like you didn't care. Different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of love. A different kind, a different kind of such a different kind of a different kind of such a different
It is day 2 and we are tackling the bathroom and the ensuite. Starting in the ensuite bathroom, I'm just doing the regular things plus a few extra deep cleaning tasks like dusting places that I wouldn't normally dust. I'm giving the floors an extra deep clean and just going to a little bit of extra effort to do things like cleaning the frame around the shower screens and just spending a little bit of extra time doing those extra things. Even just cleaning the baseboards can really make a difference to how clean your bathroom looks. Whenever I clean the bathroom, I usually go through and do everything in the same order. I'll usually start by giving everything a dust down to knock any dust down onto the floor. Then I will usually spray the shower so it's got time for the cleaner to sit in the shower. Then I'll apply the toilet cleaner to the bowl of the toilet and give that a scrub so it has the longest time to sit with the detergent in it. The next thing I always do is make sure I vacuum the floor to get up any dust and any hair before I start going in with any wet cleaning. These little brushes I'm using are from the IKEA peppery cleaning range. They're two little brushes, they clip together, they're really good. One has flexible bristles, which is good for cleaning in and around things that you need soft bristles for, and the other is very hard, which is good for removing any hard water buildup or any soap scum that gets in around the tap. I would highly recommend. They're only a few dollars each. This green microfiber cleaning cloth is also from IKEA. It is great for cleaning the bathroom because it's got little strips of scouring material through the microfiber cloth. I'm using up this Method bathroom cleaner, although to be perfectly honest, it is not my favorite thing to clean the shower with. My favorite is hands down the Dawn dishwashing detergent that I find at Costco in Australia. It gets the shower screen absolutely spotless. Just putting the bottle in the door, it just stops the door from closing. When you're trying to scrub it in the shower, it means you don't have to hold it while you scrub it. In the longer individual bathroom cleaning video I posted on my other channel, Sorted.HQ, I also mentioned how I didn't really like this White Magic cleaning mop. I picked it up on Amazon, and as I'm sure you can appreciate, you can't always see in great detail what something is made out of. I didn't realize that this was made out of a melamine, like magic eraser type sponge. It really wasn't great in my opinion, and the first time that I used this mop, I tried to remove the mop head to clean it out because it got very dingy and very dirty on the first use, and it actually ripped a big chunk of the sponge off, so I definitely wouldn't recommend this. Now we're moving on to one of my more favorite cleaning tasks in the bathroom, and that is to give the floor a really good wet mop. Because we have floor drains in our bathrooms, which is quite common in Australia, it means I'm able to use the shower head to really hose down all of the floor tiles and get into all those nooks and crannies, and I feel like it just gives the floor a really extra level deep clean. I use this rubber squeegee / mop head that I picked up from Bunnings. I'm not sure if they still sell it, but I have seen similar at Kmart and also on Amazon. And again, it just means that I can really get in and give it a really good scrub down and then squeegee away all that extra water straight down the drain. When I clean the floor this way, I use a mixture of regular floor cleaner, and then I also put in some disinfectant as well. Typically when I clean the shower or the shower recess, glass shower screens, I will do it when I'm in the shower. I only ever clean the shower like this when I'm making a YouTube video, and that reason is because you get soaking, dripping wet, and water gets all over your clothes. It is definitely one of my least favorite jobs to do, and it's why I just do it while I'm in the shower and you're already wet anyway. Another reason why I love using the Dawn dishwashing detergent is that I find you don't need to really squeegee or go in with window cleaner afterwards to give it a really nice clean. It comes up really sparkling spotless. And if you think about it, it's technically designed to wash dishes, including glassware. So I would definitely recommend picking up some Dawn and giving it a try for yourself. I know it is quite difficult to find in Australia, but you can get it at Costco. My absolute favorite part of cleaning the bathroom is putting back all of the products, then a quick clean out of the bin, and we are done with the first bathroom. The joy of having a bathroom in an ensuite is that when you're done with one, you just got to start the whole process again. For the boys' bathroom, I decided to wrangle them into cleaning it for this video. They are responsible for maintaining their bathroom, so they will do things like just make sure that the toilet is in a respectable state. They also clean the mirrors and vanity, and they will give the shower screens a scrub down whenever I ask them. That being said, I do go in and give it a deep clean every other week. They're with me for 1 week and then they're at their dad's for the other week. So once a fortnight, I will go in and give it a really nice deep clean, just to make sure that it is really, my standard of nice and clean. This Veleda bathroom scrubbing mop is probably my second favorite. My favorite is the Sabco utility pad that you can get at Bunnings. I find that the diamond head makes it hard to apply pressure in the corners of the diamond, and it also has a thick mop pad, which makes it really hard to dry out the mop, and it's always sopping wet. Even though the boys still need a little bit of encouragement and sometimes a bit of direction on how to clean or how much effort to put into their cleaning tasks, I still think it's really important to get kids involved in cleaning. One day they'll be out in that big old world by themselves, and the last thing that you want them to be is helpless and hopeless. So when it comes to cleaning, get your kids involved, teach them how to do it. So when they do go off into the world by themselves, they've got a few skills under their belt and they are competent and confident in keeping up their own household and not relying on having someone else to do it or annoying everyone else that they live with because they are complete slobs. Now, even though it doesn't always last the longest, how good does a freshly cleaned bathroom look and feel? Particularly when you take that time to really give the shower screens a really, really nice clean. I think that makes the biggest difference to a beautifully clean bathroom, having super clean shower screens. Moving on to day 3, and we are tackling the bedrooms. Again, besides just doing the usual things like picking up your bedroom, making your bed, I'm going to be going through and doing a few deep cleaning tasks. I didn't really have too much to do, but I definitely wanted to give my upholstered bed head a nice clean, give the ceiling fan a good dust, and clean the air vents. I always change my bed sheets on a Friday, so I didn't need to change my sheets on the day I filmed this, but if you were deep cleaning your room, I would certainly encourage you to give your sheets a nice fresh clean. This Daiso extra large lint roller is perfect for cleaning upholstered bed heads. If you have one like mine, I would highly recommend this cleaning technique. They are also great for lint rolling across your sheets and mattress. You will be surprised and kind of grossed out with how much dirt, dust, hair, and general gunk gets pulled up on this lint roller.
No mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydreamer, kitten and maid. Take me back.
I also included a little DIY desk hack on the longer version of this video. I covered an old IKEA chest of drawers plinth that was really beaten up with Kmart wallpaper and balanced it on top of my 2 old IKEA Hemnes bedside tables. If you are a regular to my channel, you'll notice that I have moved my bedroom around again. You'll also know how much I enjoy switching things up just to keep it fresh and interesting. As you saw just before, I now have an editing desk set up in my walk-through closet, and I've relocated my desk out into the living area, which you'll see in the next section of this Clean With Me. The bedroom is now feeling much calmer and more peaceful with no study desk or computer equipment at the end of my bed. And it was actually through watching back an old video that I realized how much I liked it with this setup, and so I switched it back.
Never an option to run. You're running more. Tears keep on falling, the nighttime is ours. You're running more.
Now on this day that I did my bedroom cleaning, I only spent around 27 minutes cleaning my bedroom, so I used that extra time to go through and do some rearranging and cleaning in the boys' room. Again, they're responsible for keeping their own bedroom cleaned on a regular basis, but if ever it needs any changing around or furniture switch outs or a deep clean, I will definitely take care of that.
Hunting alone, traveling from the deep forest into the sun.
To clean with today, I'm using my all-purpose cleaner. I love this cleaner. It comes in a big refillable cask and it has a little spray bottle that you just refill. It is absolutely awesome because you can clean all surfaces with the one product. So it's great if you're looking to downsize, like me, all of your cleaning collection down to a much more compact and reasonable amount of cleaning supplies. A little tip for you, dusting your Pledge duster with the vacuum cleaner is a great way to extend the life of them. These refills aren't cheap, so this is a great tip if you want to get more use out of your one refill.
Tell me something, 'cause I don't know how this gonna end. Oh no.
When I posted this video, I got so many positive comments saying how happy everyone was that my big white IKEA media unit was back in the house. I did explain in the long video how we received a notice from the body corporate saying to remove anything that was in storage other than a motor vehicle or a motorbike from the secure car park downstairs. I had some things stored in my car park space as I no longer have a car since selling it a few months ago. But since receiving that breach notice, we had to move it, and so I didn't want to sell it, so I had to find a space for it in the apartment, so she is back up in all her glory. As you can see from this clip, this is where I have relocated my office desk. It used to be at the foot of my bed, but now I've popped it out here, which means I can use it as a laptop work desk, or the kids can use it as a homework study desk. It's great because I can keep an eye on what they're doing or not doing.
So tell me now, can we find love? Can we go back to where we were? All I want is to love you. Start all over. Tell me now. Yeah. Don't leave, wait a minute. Let me make up for the wrongs I did.
As I mentioned earlier, I have a running list on my phone that I add to things that I need to get around to deep cleaning. Next time I do a deep clean of my apartment, I'll just check through the list and tick off some of those to-dos. I never get over how much dust there always is in this apartment, but I really love this Pledge Grab It duster. I've mentioned it heaps of times on my channel. It is great for making light work of dusting the house. The one that I picked up was the long-handled version. It's got a telescopic handle. It also has an articulated head, so you can bend it to get the top of high bookshelves, for example. Definitely recommend. Makes light work of a otherwise tedious chore, which is dusting the house.
See you watching me when we're with our friends. It's definitely something in the air. So let's take it from there, 'cause I know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow, grow, grow? I think it's time we stop tipping on our toes. What's holding you back now, sugar? 'Cause I don't know, I sure know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow? Why don't we let it, why don't we let it grow, 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 grow? It grows stronger for every day. We just can't keep it away, no. Grow, 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 grow.
It's amazing how just moving all the chairs and bar stools from where you're vacuuming makes such a difference. One, it makes it much easier to vacuum, but two, you do so much of a deeper job. I was really surprised at how many bits of crumbs and things were under the table, which I otherwise would have missed if I just had left the chairs there and done a regular job. So even maybe adding something like one deep cleaning chore to your regular cleaning each time you do a room can make a huge difference over the course of a month.
Let it grow, 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 grow. It grows stronger for every day.
Now, since we had just brought up the fourth piece of this huge sofa from our storage area, I had already given these sofa covers a deep clean and a wash. I'd taken all of the covers off just less than a week before filming this video, so I didn't feel it was necessary to take those off again. But again, that would be something that I would include in a deep clean of this space.
When we're with our friends, there's definitely something in the air. So let's take it from there. So let's take it from there. Why don't we let it grow, 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 grow? And I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow? I know you want it. Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for something better. Is this what you want now? Or is it because you can't forget her? I can't keep pretending it's not getting to me. It's never ending. Can't give you what you need. You're misbehaving. Yeah, it's getting to me. It's never ending. You can give anything.
Freddie's toys in rotation. It just stops him from having 100% of his toys all the time, which just leads to constant mess.
Yeah, you better go, 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 go.
I'm not even joking when I say that cane basket at the end of my kitchen bench is what I attribute my house being kept clean 90% of the time. It is just like a little drop box where I can just dump anything that is out of place or doesn't belong or needs to be dealt with. So it is all contained and it can't get too out of control because it's one little basket that I need to take care of at least every day to put everything away. In the longer version of this dedicated video, I went through a whole redecorate of this media unit. So if you want to check that out in more depth and a chatty room tour, as I mentioned before, I'll have it linked in the description below. It's now day 5 of our whole apartment deep cleaning series, and we are tackling my very dirty, dusty, messy laundry room.
Look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down.
This little Kmart magnetized laundry caddy is great for use as a lint bin. It is very handy to have somewhere just to stash your lint rather than it just being left in little balls all around the laundry room.
Yesterday has gone to sleep.
My Kmart wash and soak canisters are still going strong after having them for around 4 years now. And this Daiso tension rod is a great hack for small space laundry. It is amazing how much heavy wet washing you can load on that tension rod. And this infamous Kmart hack of putting a wooden bath mat on your laundry tub has got to be one of my all-time favorite space-saving hacks.
Quiet voices in the night.
The main reason that my apartment is so dusty is because I have a very inexpensive, cheap and pretty low quality clothes dryer. It came with the apartment and I guess it doesn't have a very good dust or lint filtration system. There is a ceiling vent or exhaust fan in the laundry, but because the dryer spits out so much lint, it just has a hard time keeping up. And as a result, the dryer just literally blows dust and lint all throughout the apartment. Even with the doors shut, it still gets dust everywhere. I'll definitely have to make sure that I make this a monthly cleaning task to pull that exhaust fan down now that I know how easy it is to do, and get in and give it a really good vacuum now that I've seen how much dust accumulates in that vent.
Secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream.
Again, I'm just using those IKEA cleaning brushes. Honestly, these have been such a bargain find. They're only a couple of dollars for the set of 2. They clip together so they stay nice and neatly contained. Because we use electric toothbrushes, we don't have old toothbrushes for cleaning. So these 2 little brushes have been priceless. This Daiso telescopic mop with a Daiso microfiber cloth was also great for picking up more lint than that fluffy IKEA duster was. I got the majority off with this mop and just dry dusting it down. Again, it's something that I'm just going to have to add to that regular monthly cleaning reset day, so it doesn't have a chance to build up and blow dust throughout the house anymore.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
Because this mop is so slimline and it folds down so compactly, it is great for getting into tight spaces like between the washer and the wall where a lot of dust and lint accumulates.
Really wanna know if
It was actually under the washing machine. That was so gross. This was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. I'm sure it wasn't like that when we moved in because I definitely would have given it a clean before we moved here. We've only been here for 6 months. So I gave that nasty washing machine mat a really nice clean and managed to get the washing machine moved over so I could get all the lint out from around and give it a better clean than I thought I would be able to do on my own initially. I didn't want to move the washing machine because the last time I moved it by myself, I actually dinted the front of it, pushing it back in place with my knee. I realized when I pulled my washing machine apart to give it a deep clean that I hadn't removed it and pulled it to pieces to clean since the first COVID lockdown, so a good couple of years ago now, I think. I check the filter regularly, but pulling the detergent canister out, I haven't done that in so long and it was definitely overdue. The buildup of detergent was kind of gross.
I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
We are now on the home stretch of this 5-day deep clean with me, and I am just giving my laundry detergents a nice clean and dust down and popping them into their new home, which is the IKEA sliding trolley from my kitchen. It used to be beside my fridge, but as you can see, if I used the higher trolley in the laundry, it blocks the laundry detergent from the washing machine, meaning you have to lift your scoop of detergent up and over something, and it would just block the way and be a nuisance to use. I'm honestly so happy with the state of the house and how much extra deep cleaning I managed to get done in 5 short days just by allocating 45 minutes a day. Again, as I mentioned earlier, don't try and overwhelm or overdo it. Stick to a reasonable and realistic time limit that you've got available to dedicate to deep cleaning, and you won't be overwhelmed or turned off by the thought.
Feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go.
This little installation of some Command mop hook holders has to be one of my favorite things I've done this week. I always meant to do it but never got around to it, and I always wondered, is it really worth it? The answer is yes. Yes, it is worth it. You should definitely do it.
I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down.
Just taking a quick last look at all of the spaces we managed to get cleaned this week. Honestly, it was a mammoth effort, but it wasn't overwhelming because I kept it to a realistic and manageable time limit. Honestly, the thing that was the most difficult and took the longest time was editing these videos together. So a big thank you if you did watch over on Sorted HQ or you're watching here today. If you watched all the way to the end, let me know in the comments by commenting your favorite cleaning emoji. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hang out and watch a few more videos. I'll leave some linked in the description that I think you'll enjoy. Have a fabulous day, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.
Oh, this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when